Rage. The last refuge of a defeated mortal. In Streets of Rage 2. For the Sega Genesis video entertainment system. For unarmed mortals, fueled by nothing but their useless rage. Imagine themselves capable of saving an entire city from evil. This is, of course, nonsense. Over the years, we have witnessed many misguided mortal efforts to overcome evil, but attempting to punch or kick it is by far the most ludicrous. Yet Streets of Rage 2 indulges in the fantasy that to overcome one's enemies, one need only beat them up. After the events of the original, slightly less entertaining Streets of Rage, the city finds itself once again in the power of Mr. X, whose strength lies in owning what is, apparently, the world's only functioning firearm. Standing in impotent opposition to this unarmed crime wave are 4 young mortals. The average Axel Stone and lithe Blaze Fielding from the first game, now joined by the gargantuan lab-grown mutant Max Thunder, and the easy-to-kill Edward Skate Hunter. After selecting one of the 3 competent characters, players battle through 8 stages, resembling the way a young child in the early 1990s might have pictured a dangerous urban environment. In each stage, players walk slowly to the right, fighting wave upon wave of enemies with a variety of punches and kicks. But eventually they will no doubt face the only possible outcome of such an endeavor, as they are surrounded by enemies and savagely beaten to death. If you enjoyed this video review of Streets of Rage 2...
could you say a little more about the game?
Such as?
You could list reasons whether they should play it or not. You know, a review?
Please. Any mortal watching this video has already played the game. They only clicked in the hopes that comforting images and sounds from their past might momentarily distract them from an increasingly unfulfilled and isolated present. But very well. Should players grow bored using only their fists, a few alternate weapons are available. In a city with no gardens, the mortal holding a metal pipe is a god. There is a certain satisfaction in facing down a boxer or ninja, a warrior who has spent the whole of their short lives training to a state of physical and mental perfection, and smashing them into unconsciousness with an oversized metal plumbing fixture. Mortals should heed well this lesson. No amount of training, no careful preparation can save them from the giant metal pipe that awaits them all. The foes that stand in Stone, Fielding, and Thunder's way are so disposable that they share only a handful of names between them. Their only true skill lies in disappearing into the nether regions beyond the boundaries of the game's screen itself, where the game's so-called heroes are either unwilling or incapable of traveling. But a screen should be no barrier. There, Gorganx. Though you are not currently visible on screen, can you confirm for our many viewers that you are, indeed, on fire?
My carapace is burning rapidly. I don't think anyone doubted
Thus,
that in
the edge of the
reality-
screen is no protection at all. The barrier is a lie. Our heroes, cowards,
Can we cut? Please?
Assuming mortals do not tear their controllers apart, attempting to carefully position themselves to strike the game's handful of flying enemies, they will eventually face Mr. X and his single firearm, capable of firing at a relatively fast rate of speed. Maybe they defeat him, maybe they do not, it is meaningless, for this has all happened before. The game's ending is nearly identical to that of the first game. All of the punching, all of the kicking was for nothing then. Why would it make any difference now? Stone, Fielding, and Thunder may save their friend Atom, but no doubt the city will only be overrun by unarmed criminals once again, until, drunk on their useless rage, the heroes are surrounded by enemies and savagely beaten to death. There, that should be more than enough. Can you edit something together from that? Ah, yes, the fire.